Hello and welcome to the Intermittent Fasting Gems with Jen podcast. I'm your host, Jen, a middle-aged Michigan mama, wife, and teacher who in 2021 stumbled upon this crazy cool thing called intermittent fasting. And before I knew it, I'd lost 46 pounds in 4 months and gained an incredible lifestyle filled with complete food freedom. If you're hungry for unique, no-nonsense fasting tips that actually work, you're in the right place. So whether you're walking the dog, folding that last load of laundry, or cruising to your 9 to 5, let's start fasting our way to freedom together. Welcome to episode number 51, my super amazing fasting friends. This episode is going to be a two-parter titled 17 Simple Reasons You're Not Losing Weight with Intermittent Fasting plus Easy Fixes. It's the end of August, so it's back to school time. Summer is coming to an end. Routines are starting back up. Time to tighten things back up and get things moving in the right direction again. Today, I'm going to give you 8 of the 17 possible reasons why you are stuck and not losing weight with intermittent fasting. First, you need to realize you are not alone. Many people struggle, but don't be discouraged because we are going to do some serious troubleshooting in this episode, as well as my next episode, which will be part 2, where I'll give you the last 9 possible reasons why you are not losing weight with IF. Plus, the best part, I'm going to give you some fast fixes that you can try so that you can start turning things around quickly and moving in the right direction toward success. All right, possible reason number 1 is lack of patience. If you aren't losing weight with intermittent fasting, you simply may have not given it enough time. And I see this a lot. People will try IF for like 2 or 3 weeks, expecting to drop all this weight right away. And when it doesn't happen, they're like, this IF stuff does not work for me. However, in reality, patience is the secret ingredient in the recipe for successful and sustainable weight loss. Weight loss is similar to, I say, like planting a flower. You cannot expect it to bloom overnight. When we're impatient, we're more likely to give up when we don't see immediate changes, and that leads to a cycle of frustration. Additionally, freaky fast weight loss can be very hard to maintain, and it also might not be healthy long-term either. Ultimately, it's important to remember that every body is different, and we all have unique metabolisms, lifestyles, and starting points on our weight loss adventure. All right, let's talk about some fast fixes if lack of patience is a problem for you. Number 1, you need to set realistic goals. Instead of aiming for rapid weight loss, set achievable, realistic goals. Break your long-term goal into smaller, more manageable chunks and milestones. Celebrating these smaller victories along the way can also boost your motivation and your patience too. Number 2, focus on non-scale victories. And this is a big one. Don't solely rely on the scale for validation. Pay close attention to non-scale victories like increased energy, better sleep, improved mood, or your clothing fitting better. If you want to know for sure if intermittent fasting is working for you, head back and give a quick listen to episode number 6 of this podcast, 10 Clear Signs That Intermittent Fasting is Working for You. And guess what? Most of these 10 signs have nothing to do with weight loss. The weight loss will come. It really will. Number 3, practice mindfulness. Incorporate mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. This can really help you stay present and appreciate the journey itself, rather than fixating solely on that end goal. Techniques like meditation and deep breathing or journaling can promote patience and reduce frustration. Moving on to possible reason number 2 why you might be struggling. And it might be because you are overeating during your eating window. While intermittent fasting gives you a bit of flexibility, it is not an all-access pass to an endless buffet. You can't just devour everything in sight during your eating window and expect magical weight loss results. Consuming too many calories in a short amount of time can definitely offset the calorie deficit you've created during your fasting period. It's kind of like taking one step forward and 2 steps back. So to make the most of intermittent fasting, it's important to practice portion control, choose nutrient-dense foods, and savor each bite mindfully. All right, let's talk about some fixes if you're overeating during your eating window. First of all, if you are overeating because you are finding that you are starving, I highly recommend heading back and taking a quick listen to episode number 15 of this podcast, 10 surefire ways to stop feeling hungry during intermittent fasting. Another thing you can do is to plan your meals. Prepare balanced meals and snacks ahead of time, ensuring they fit within your calorie goals. This planning helps you avoid impulsive, unhealthy choices when hunger strikes, and maybe consider ordering from a meal delivery service. I know that this strategy absolutely helped me lose 46 pounds in 4 months with intermittent fasting. And I think I mentioned a few episodes ago, I really want to do a podcast episode on all the benefits of using a meal delivery service. So I'm making a note to myself about that right now. Upcoming episode coming very soon. All right, another fix, practice mindful eating. Slow down, savor each bite, and pay attention to those hunger and fullness cues. Eating mindfully can help you recognize when you're satisfied, preventing overindulgence. And finally, you can use smaller plates. Opt for smaller plates and bowls to create the illusion of a full plate while reducing portion sizes. This simple visual trick can really help control your calorie intake. Okay, next up, in the world of intermittent fasting, number 3 is a big one. Another big one, inadequate hydration. Not staying hydrated can be a very big problem when it comes to intermittent fasting. When you're not drinking enough water, your body might send mixed signals, making you feel hungrier than you actually are. This can lead to unnecessary snacking and overeating during your eating window. And over time, those extra calories can really add up quickly and cause weight gain, or you to become very stuck or kind of hit a plateau. All right, how can you fix this? Number 1, set some hydration goals. Aim to drink a certain amount of water or other clean intermittent fasting drinks like black coffee, unflavored herbal tea, plain sparkling mineral water each day, such as 8 8-ounce glasses, which sometimes is referred to as the 8x8 rule. So this will provide a clear target to work towards ensuring that you stay adequately hydrated. Number 2, eat hydrating foods. People forget about this one, but this can be a really big help. Intentionally adding in more water-rich foods during your eating window can be a great way to kind of bump up that hydration in your body. Some foods with the highest water content include cucumbers, strawberries, watermelon, lettuce, yogurt, cauliflower, and zucchini. These foods not only contribute to hydration, but they also provide essential nutrients. And finally, you can use hydration reminders, set alarms, or use smartphone apps to remind yourself to drink enough water regularly throughout the day, especially during your eating window. All right, number 4, not eating enough protein. And I know that I've mentioned this one several times in previous podcast episodes, but prioritizing protein intake is an absolute must when trying to lose weight with intermittent fasting. Since protein plays such a key role in maintaining muscle mass, not getting enough protein can lead to muscle loss instead of fat loss during calorie restriction. Additionally, protein helps you feel full and satisfied, and this reduces the likelihood of overeating during your eating window. It also boosts your metabolism, aiding in extra calorie burning. So not getting enough protein can definitely make it more difficult to reach your weight loss goals with intermittent fasting. All right, here are 3 strategies or fixes to help you kind of incorporate more protein into your diet while practicing intermittent fasting for weight loss. Number 1, choose quality protein sources. Choose lean protein options such as chicken, turkey, fish, and high quality protein powder. These options provide plenty of protein without excessive calories. Additionally, quality protein sources can help you feel more satisfied and satiated. My favorite protein powder is Quest. I use it all the time. It's high protein, low carb, low sugar, and has no gross aftertaste, like a lot of protein powders do. And it's pretty inexpensive in comparison with a lot of other protein powders. Oh, and you can very easily bake with it too. So I will leave the link to my favorite Quest protein powder in the show notes on my recommendation page. Number 2, make sure your snack choices are protein rich. Opt for protein rich weight loss snacks like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, Can Do keto crisp bars, Think keto bars, or protein smoothies during your eating window. These snacks can help you meet your protein goals without overindulging in other foods. 3, plan for protein at every single meal. Just do it. Make it a habit to include a bit of protein for every meal and plan your meals accordingly. Finally, you can head to my free recipe library on my main site, sowwhatifwithjen.com. Just go to the recipes tab at the top, and I have well over 150 high protein, low carb recipes there they were created especially for people who are living an intermittent fasting lifestyle and trying to lose weight. So check it out. They're all free. We have reached number 5 on our list. If you are not losing weight with IF, you simply might not be getting enough fiber in your diet. Fiber acts as your body's broomstick, sweeping away those unwanted pounds. But if you're not getting enough fiber, it's kind of like having a broom with only a few bristles. It's not very effective. A fiber-rich diet is key, and it helps you feel full. It keeps your digestive system humming, and it regulates blood sugar, all of which are absolutely crucial for weight loss. So let's talk about fixing your lack of fiber in your diet. Number 1, choose whole grains. Opt for whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, whole oats instead of refined grains. These options are rich in fiber and they provide longer lasting satiety. And next, you really need to fully embrace fruits and vegetables. Increase your intake of fruits and vegetables as they are excellent sources of dietary fiber. The absolute best way is to fill half your plate with these colorful, fiber-packed foods. The highest fiber-filled fruits are avocados. Yes, avocados are technically a fruit and kind of a superfruit, if you ask me. Not to mention, you get 13.5 grams of fiber in a medium avocado. Raspberries are fiber rock stars. Blackberries and pears are super awesome too. The best fiber-filled vegetables are artichokes, green peas, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. Another great way that you can easily add more fiber to your diet is to include more legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas into your meals. And they're not only high in fiber, but also provide awesome plant-based protein, making them a great addition to your intermittent fasting plan. All right, the sixth possible reason you are not able to lose weight with intermittent fasting: lack of sleep. Did you know that the amount of sleep we get each night is directly related to reaching or not reaching our weight loss goals? Yes, it really is a thing, and sleep does make a really big difference. Getting fewer than 6 to 7 hours of sleep each night is considered short sleep. Short sleep has been repeatedly linked to weight gain, greater waist circumference, accumulation of belly fat, and a higher BMI or body mass index. In addition, short sleep people have a 41% risk of becoming obese. Lack of sleep also negatively affects hunger hormone levels. It increases ghrelin, which makes you feel hungry, and it decreases leptin, which makes you feel full. So in turn, these disruptors often influence a person to crave and consume more sugary and highly processed foods. Sleep deprivation has also been linked to the increase of cortisol, a hormone that is related to stress, which we're going to talk about coming up soon. Getting enough sleep can help moderate your appetite, and it also may help you to make healthier food choices. Interestingly, getting enough sleep each night can also benefit your metabolism. The length of your sleep may also have an effect on your RMR, which is your resting metabolic rate, or the number of calories your body burns when it's at rest. All right, here's a whole bunch of ways that you can fix your poor sleep routine and start getting the results you deserve from IF. Number 1, set a consistent bedtime. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends, to regulate your internal clock. I am better about this one. Definitely not perfect, still working on it. But I do notice when I am in more of a consistent sleep routine, things just go so much smoother throughout the day. And it is reflected on the scale as well. So, number 2, limit screen time before bed. Avoid phones. I'm saying this to myself as well. I'm better, but still working on it. Avoid phones, tablets, and TV at least 1 hour before bedtime to reduce blue light exposure, which interferes with melatonin production. 3, create a calming bedtime routine. Read, take a warm bath or a shower. I always take a shower right before I go to bed. It helps so much. Or you can practice gentle stretching to signal your body it's time to wind down. It's time to go to sleep. So creating that bedtime routine is key. 4, optimize your sleep environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Consider blackout curtains and white noise machines. We have this fan app on our phone. It is the best. It lulls us to sleep every night, and it's really great to have when you go on vacation too. Number 5, limit caffeine and alcohol. Avoid stimulants and depressants several hours before bed, since both can definitely disrupt normal sleep patterns. Number 6, get sunlight exposure during the day. Natural light helps set your circadian rhythm, promoting better sleep at night. Number 7, exercise regularly, but not too late. Both cardio and strength training improve sleep, but try to finish your workouts at least a few hours before heading to bed. Number 8, watch your eating window. Avoid eating large meals close to bedtime. Try to finish your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. And that one is a big one for me too. So I try to close my eating window no later than 7:30 or 8. And then I'm usually in bed between 10 and 11. All right, number 9, practice stress reduction. It's tough, I know. Mindfulness, deep breathing, or meditation before bed can help lower cortisol and help you fall asleep faster. Number 10, track and improve sleep habits. Use a journal or a sleep app to monitor your sleep quality, and then you can make gradual adjustments to routines and find things that work the best for you. And number 11 is something that has really helped me sleep so much better. I added a Relax aromatherapy lavender spray to my nightly routine. I just spray it on my pillow each and every night, and I think it really, really works. I will leave the link to the one I use in the show notes on my podcast recommendation page. Remember, sleep isn't just rest time. It's an essential ally in your weight loss journey, especially when paired with intermittent fasting. Prioritizing your nightly routine can help rebalance hormones, increase metabolism, control your appetite, and finally get the results you deserve from IF. If you make sleep a non-negotiable part of your health regimen, you'll support sustainable fat loss and enjoy all the other mental, emotional, and physical benefits of truly restorative rest too. Number 7, oh boy, too much stress in your life. I get it. It's a tough one. We all got it, but we got to figure out ways to control it. You may just need to try and take a chill pill. Did you know that stress can significantly impact your ability to lose weight? It is totally, totally true. When we are freaking out, cortisol levels in our bodies rise. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and stress hormones can easily lead to not so good changes when the body has increased cortisol levels. Higher insulin levels can also occur. Then blood sugar drops and cravings for sugary, fatty, crappy foods take over. I'm not going to get into all the science surrounding this, but if you are a knowledge is power geek like me, I encourage you to do some more research on this for yourself. All right, let's talk about what we can do to fix this stress problem that so many of us have. Number 1, here's that mindfulness thing popping back up again, but you can practice mindfulness. Incorporate mindfulness techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or yoga into your daily routine. These practices can help you manage stress and emotional eating. And it doesn't have to be any formal mindfulness activities like yoga and things like that. Just find something that relaxes you, even if it's taking 15 minutes to read a book, time for yourself, or like for me, it's taking a hot shower at the end of the day. It's taking those moments and doing those things that you know actually relax, put you in that state of relaxation and calmness. Number 2, we already mentioned this, but establish a consistent sleep routine. That's really going to help with the stress too. Prioritizing quality sleep by creating a regular sleep schedule can make a big difference. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep each night. And number 3, stay active. Regular physical activity is a very powerful stress reducer. I know I feel so much better when I go out for even a short jog or a walk with my dog. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or an all-out sweat sesh. Just engage in activities that you enjoy, such as walking, jogging, dancing, maybe cycling, so that you're releasing those endorphins and alleviating some stress. Number 8 on our list, and this is another very common weight loss pausing or stopping problem, and that is not fasting long enough. And you might just be 15 minutes short or a half an hour short, but intermittent fasting is a bit like going on a treasure hunt in search of your body's ideal weight. If you're not fasting long enough, you might never ever get to the treasure. Your body needs time to tap into those fat reserves for energy. And if you cut your fast short, you could be missing out on some serious fat burning action. Here are a few strategies to help you extend your fasting window and potentially enhance weight loss with intermittent fasting. All right, number 1, lengthen your fasting time gradually. Start by gradually increasing the duration of your fasting window over time. I found that bumping my fast up by 30 minutes every 3 to 4 days was a strategy that worked great for me when I was losing 46 pounds in 4 months. Additionally, I would also recommend trying to increase your fast until you can comfortably get to at least 18 hours of fasting. I repeat, at least 18 hours of fasting. And that's because studies have shown that by 18 hours into your clean fast, your body has switched into significant fat burning mode. I have a lengthy, very information-packed blog post on my website, sowwhatifwithjen.com, titled How to Get Great Results with 18-Hour Intermittent Fasting. I'll leave that link for you in the show notes if you want to check it out. All right, fix number 2 is to stay hydrated. And we've touched on this before, but staying hydrated with clean drinks like water, herbal tea, black coffee, and plain sparkling mineral water for sure during your fasting period can really help curb hunger and make it easier for you to extend your fast comfortably. Additionally, adding a raw, unflavored electrolyte supplement like LMNT can give you or element, however you want to say it. It's spelled LMNT. It can really give you that energy boost that you need to power through without breaking your fast. All right, so we have made it through 8 possible reasons that you are not losing weight with IF. Number 1, you're not being patient enough. 2, overeating during your eating window. Number 3, lack of hydration. Number 4, you are not getting enough protein. 5, not enough fiber in your diet. Number 6, lack of good solid sleep. Number 7, you've got way too much stress in your life and you're not managing it too well. And finally, number 8, you are not fasting quite long enough to see results. If you think any one or more of these 8 reasons might be something that's holding you back and affecting your IF weight loss journey results, why not give one or more of these fast fixes a quick try? I'll be back with part 2 of this little IF mini series on the 30th of this month. And in that episode, I'll give you the last 9 possible reasons why you might be stuck along your IF weight loss journey. And of course, some fast fixes to help you get the awesome intermittent fasting results that you are searching for. All right, last thing, in honor of back to school season, I officially have only 13 more days of summer break before I am back to my PE with Mrs. T job, and I am offering a one-time back-to-school discount on my intermittent fasting and weight loss masterclass online course from now until the end of the month, August 31st, 2025 at midnight. If you use the discount code BACK2SCHOOL at checkout, you will save $20 off of my IF Masterclass online course, my biggest discount yet. You'll get my 39-lesson video course for just $29. And once you have it for good, including all future course updates. So you can watch and rewatch and review whatever lessons you need on your time and on your schedule. So that discount code will be in the show notes on my podcast recommendations page. But again, that discount code is back to school, all lowercase with the number 2. Peace out, my fabulous fasting friends. Make it a super awesome day of fasting and feasting. Hey, thank you so much for choosing to spend part of your day listening to this episode of the Intermittent Fasting Gems with Jen podcast. If you think these tips could help a friend or a family member, please consider sharing this episode with them. And if you really enjoyed the show, taking a minute or two to leave a positive review would be so appreciated. Tune in for new 15 to 25-minute episodes released on the 10th, 20th, and 30th of each month. Episodes will feature solo shows filled with IF hacks that have worked for me, as well as episodes where I get to chat with fun folks of all ages who've experienced incredible success with intermittent fasting. If you have questions or want more unique intermittent fasting health and weight loss tips, tricks, and recipes, please visit my website and blog at sowhatifwithjen.com. Finally, we'd love to welcome you into our free intermittent fasting Facebook support group, So What If with Jen. Find all of these links in the show notes below. And as always, I hope you spend your day loving without fear and laughing until your cheeks hurt.